Similar figures and scale drawings. How many eggs can you put in an empty basket? Only one. After that, the basket isn't empty. Today's lesson is similar figures and scale drawings. We're going to solve problems that involve similar figures and solve problems that involve scale drawings. The Indiana Academic Standard is 8.5.3. Similar figures. Similar figures have two properties. The corresponding angles have the same measures, and the lengths of the corresponding sides are in proportion. Pause the video if you need to finish writing this down. Similar figures have the same shape, but not necessarily the same size. This symbol means is similar to. Indirect measurement is using similar figures to compute distances that are difficult to measure directly. An example of that would be how tall a tree is, or how tall a building is. A scale drawing is an enlarged or reduced drawing that is similar to an actual object or place. Pause the video if you need more time to copy down these notes. Using similar figures, trapezoid ABCD is similar to trapezoid EFGH. Find the value of K. Well, side AB, which has a measure of 6, and side EF, which has a measure of K, are the similar sides. So we write that as our first ratio, 6 over K. The second ratio is going to be two other sides. 3 was from the same trapezoid as 6, so we'll write that on top. Its corresponding side is 2. So we have 6 over K equals 3 over 2. Now we're going to cross multiply. So 2 times 6 equals 3 times K. 2 times 6 is 12. 3 times K is 3K. Now we try to get K by itself, so we divide both sides by 3. So 12 divided by 3 is 4, and 3K divided by 3 is K. So K equals 4. So the missing side, the missing measure, is 4. Pause the video if you need more time to copy down these notes. Using scale drawings. The scale of a map is 1 inch to 24 miles. About how far is it between two cities that are 3 inches apart on the map? Well, we're going to set this up as a ratio. The scale was 1 inch equals 24 miles, so we're going to write that as our first ratio. Our second ratio is we're trying to figure out how many actual miles 3 inches is, so we're going to put 3 inches on top and D for the actual miles on the bottom because that's the distance we're trying to find. We cross multiply D times 1 and 24 times 3. 1 times D is just D, and 24 times 3 is 72. So it's about 72 miles between the two cities. Pause the video if you need more time to finish up this problem. Don't forget to write down a question that you can ask in class. Trapezoid KLMN is similar to trapezoid ABCD in example 1. Find the value of Y. To make it a little easier, I've put the picture ABCD right here on the page. You can refer to it as you're doing this. So, side AB corresponds to side KL, so we write 6 over Y. Then side DC corresponds to NM, so we're going to put 3 over 5. So we have the proportion 6 over Y equals 3 over 5. Now we're going to cross multiply. 5 times 6 and Y times 3. Well, 5 times 6 is 30, and 3 times Y is 3Y. Now we're ready to divide both sides by 3. 30 divided by 3 is 10, and 3Y divided by 3 is Y. So Y equals 10. Pause the video if you need more time to finish up this problem. Don't forget to write down a question that you can ask in class. The distance from Sacramento to San Diego is about 480 miles. On a map whose scale is the same as the scale in example 2, what is the approximate map distance between these two cities? Well, on the scale, it was 1 inch equals 24 miles. So we write that as our first ratio, 1 inch over 24 miles. We're going to set that equal to the ratio of, we don't know the distance between the two cities on the map, but it is 480 miles in real life, so d over 480 miles. Now we're ready to cross multiply. 480 times 1 and 24 times d. Well, 480 times 1 is 480, and 24 times d is 24d. Now we can divide both sides by 24. So 480 divided by 24 is 20, and 24d divided by 24 is d. So the map distance between the two cities is 20 inches. Pause the video if you haven't finished up these notes. Don't forget to write down a question that we can discuss in class.